So where did things turn for this team? When was the moment? Clearly, we all know the COVID hell is the only way to put it that your team was going through. You got COVID-19, and then the Cowboys game gets played after the Steelers game, in which half the team wasn't even there on a middle of the week, but the game was really close. What's the moment, Calais, where things began to change for the better for your team, do you think?
Honestly, I felt like it was a lot of ups and downs, and we had moments where we played really good ball and moments where we just we couldn't put it together. And I feel like where we kind of got a spark was when Lamar came back after getting the IV against the Browns to win that ball game after being up and kind of going back and forth in that ball game and needing a big play, and Lamar coming back in, and that kind of was like that was a big moment for our team. Now, obviously, we still got so much more ball to play, and we're not satisfied with winning one game in the playoffs. We got a big challenge this week, and it's going to be a very tough matchup, for us. But I feel like, our goals have not changed since day one. And that's to win the Super Bowl, and to do that, we got to put together another good ball game against a very worthy opponent who wants it just as bad as we do. So it's going to be a good challenge. And all what happened, before doesn't really matter, if we don't go out there and handle business this week. So, for us, I feel like, we feel like we're playing good ball right now, and we're definitely in a position to go out there and have a chance, to host that Lombardi Trophy.
But before we
to do that.
Yeah, but before we move to the Buffalo game, Calais, there were two things you just said there. I want to just linger on for a little bit here. Is that Lamar coming back and what that meant? He said to Michael Irvin for Game Day Morning this past week that he was, when he was recovering from COVID-19 and missing the game and missing the guys, that he really recharged in a way, and you went through it too. I'm wondering, when you were going through all that yourself too, if there was some sort of recharging, renewal, or just it was just a dreadful, awful experience that you're glad to be done with. But is there anything, again, of Lamar coming back, you coming back from all that you want to just put out there for me? It just is fascinating to me to hear that.
The biggest thing from a collective standpoint, I think the game being taken away from us for a period of time, it shows you like how much you love the game. And injuries happen, and I missed a bunch of ball games from calf injury as well. But it reassures how much you love the game, and you kind of realize like, man, my team needs me. And from talking with Lamar about it, that was kind of when you have to miss a game, that's not fun, and seeing the team struggle without you, lose, makes it even worse. And so just it puts things in perspective that, first of all, I need to enjoy this because it can be taken away from you at any moment. And second of all, I'm prepared to be my very best because my team needs me, and just being accountable to one another.
And then the second thing you said was when Lamar coming back, you said Lamar came back from an IV. Calais, is that what he was coming back from? Calais?
Hey, man, I give people their word. Their word is bond to me. So, man, he's come back from IV. That's what he's coming back from. I wasn't there. I don't know what happened in the locker room, but my man said he came back from IV, so that was it.
And that's it. That's we'll just leave it at that, right?
That's my story, and I'm sticking to it.
Hey, you watched all the way to the end. Thanks for that. Watch more right here.